And now, part 2 of Painful Rebirth. There were roses everywhere, grown from the garden, and pale moonlight streaming in from outside. Donna noticed that her grandmother wasn't wired to any machine. She only had an oxygen mask for breathing. Donna couldn't take it anymore. In a fit of rage, she snatched a pillow. Enrica didn't cry out, and she barely fought as her granddaughter thrust the pillow into her face. The sounds of clocks began to drown out the struggle as surely as it did the rhythmic beats of Enrica's heart. When Donna's grandmother's life fled her body, the bells of the clocks tolled as if accusing her, blaring as if in anger. Donna threw the pillow back on the bed and cried as disgusted with herself as much as overjoyed she was now rich. The nurse came in almost emotionlessly and checked Enrica's pulse. Donna cried, but those tears were for herself and herself alone. Donna stepped out of Enrica's room as silently as the grave. Enrica's staff, people Donna had known her entire life, stood in wait. Ben stepped up while the other three stood back. Mistress Enrica wanted you to uncover the hidden riches under the rose bushes in the garden in the event of her demise. It is a gift she wished for you and you alone, old Ben said evenly. As surreal as this day was, Donna didn't have the power to just say no. Donna and Enrica's staff trudged through the mansion like wooden soldiers to the sound of clicking clocks to keep the time. The group wordlessly passed over the stone stream and pushed past the wild cabbage patch. The garden was a virtual maze for those that were not in the know. It had a meticulous beauty to it that gave the impression of a grand design. Donna used to hate the order of this place, and when she officially took control of the estate, this garden would be leveled to make way for a pool and possibly a tennis court. Donna, Ben, and the rest stopped at the rose bushes. So where is it? Donna said, agitated, not having the will to restrain her true personality anymore. Ben and the rest stood inhumanly still and said not a word. Donna started to really get angry now, but that emotionless look was starting to bother her. What are we doing? Donna was cut short by a sudden rustle of the bushes. Donna's anger quickly passed and her fear took precedence. The bushes shook all around them, but Donna saw nothing. She frantically spun around in hopes of not letting whatever it was take her by surprise. The movement localized. The fragrant roses ominously moved, manifesting into something roughly the shape of a head and roughly the size of a car. Donna didn't need a telegram. She backed away at full speed. She felt the earthen grip of a rose bush restraining her. The blood flowed. The more she struggled, the deeper the thorns ripped into her flesh. She stared at old Ben in the eye in between moments of struggling, and the four servants hadn't budged. She peered into old Ben's eyes. She really stared. He felt no joy, nor pain. His pupils did not even dilate in lieu of all the violence. The man she had known all her life was switched off. The vines twisted Donna's body around, and the misshapen, disproportioned, thorny head was in her face. The creature dwarfed her body like an adult cradling an infant. This isn't real, this is a dream, Donna muttered. A voice entered her head, the soundless speech synced with the deformed head. This is no dream, came the voice of Enrica. You're not my grandmother, Donna yelled. But I am, and I always have been. I was there at your birth, and I will be there at your death, it said, speaking directly into Donna's head. "You're not my grandmother," Donna said again. "I am your grandmother, and I have been in this family since the first of this line colonized America. I'm more a part of this family than you'll ever know. I love you all, and I must tell you that I lied to you when I said I didn't love you. Though you're the most selfish little girl I've known, I still love you. I only lied to you to deaden myself to you, so that I could do what needed to be done. I wasn't sure if I had the heart to do it, but your reaction and what you did to my human body tells me there was no saving you. I wasn't lying to you when I told you that you were going to change." Enrica paused. "You will make the first and biggest sacrifice you have ever made in your life." "I need a new body, Donna. It will be you," Enrica declared. Donna started to cry, knowing that this was the end for her. "Don't cry, Charles. You will be a part of me now, forever. I will make you do right in a way none of us could make you. I want you to know I love you," Enrica said in a voice trembling with sorrow. The creature swiftly pushed Donna into its mouth. Donna was devoured. The foliage muffled her screams. Old Ben's visage didn't break, but his personality had a way of bleeding through. He shed a tear. Though his distant body language did not match the loving and concerned gesture a tear would implicate. The silent screams Enrica and her drones all heard resounded loudly in their heads. The death cries of all living beings emitted the most powerful telepathic resonance. In moments, the toxins took hold and put Donna into a trance-like sleep, granting her no pain and acceptance of her fate. Donna ceased to be. Later, approximately a month from that cruel moment of violence, the rose bush stirred. It was ready to bring new life into the world from something that vaguely resembled a mouth. Primordial slime oozed from the opening, and a nude female form slid out, perfect in every way, aside from minor nicks from the rosebush thorn. Enrica gazed upon her true form of roses, leaves, and vines with her human eyes, and simultaneously peered at her new body through the eyes of her immortal true form. Enrica would be Donna until this body grew old and died, just as she did the lifetime before that and the one before that, 600 years hence. Cruel though it may have been, death and rebirth was the way of the simulacrum. And there it is, children. Our tale is at an end. Simulacrum. All I know is they taken away from my bone pile with all their modern day recycling. I see you next time, children. Good night.